procedure, and to that one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction. As auctioneer, I'll be indicating bids upon request and the right to place bids behalf on the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction prohibits false bids, prohibits malicious disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that will require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price and a settlement time. You pick the time frame that suits you best. But the sellers have been quite flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 33 to 60 days, unless prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In the instance where you bid against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself that exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you increase your chances of being successful here today. Behind us, ladies and gentlemen, you've all been through the property before. 3 bedrooms and a spacious, updated modern bathroom as well. Stunning polished hardwood floors line the hallway and living areas. And while the bedrooms are furnished with plush carpet, you also have a spacious living room which flows into the dining area and kitchen. North-facing backyard, so it's perfect for summer days. In the backyard, you have a large undercover entertaining area, off-street parking, and an impressive above-ground swimming pool as well. Perfect during lockdown, and just a short walk to Slater Reserve, Coonung Creek Reserve, your sport for choice in terms of shopping. North Blackburn Shopping Centre, which is undergoing revamp at the moment. You're also close to Westfield, Doncaster. Schools, you're surrounded by preschools, kindergartens, childcares, primary school, Whitehorse Primary, Old Orchard, and then also Blackburn High, just around corner as well, another Wadding, also close by. So sport for choice in terms of shopping, education, convenience, ladies and gentlemen. That's what 7 Kathleen Street brings to you here today. So I'll kick it over to you now. Ball's in your court. Who would like to get this auction started with an opening bid, opening offer for number 7 Kathleen Street in Blackburn North? I'm in your hands. You tell me what's fair market value in this rising market, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your chance to bid and buy. The sooner you bid, ladies and gentlemen, the sooner you can get out of this rain. I don't have an umbrella here today, so I don't want to be in the rain for too long. But here's your chance to bid and buy, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry? 1 million?
1 million.
1 million. Welcome to the bidding here, sir. At $1 million now. Fairly bid and offered at $1 million now. And I wish you all the best in the auction procedure here today. At $1 million now. What do you say, Lily? Add another property to your growing portfolio in Blackburn North and secure the property of your dreams here today at number 7 Kathleen Street in Blackburn North, ladies and gentlemen, on a corner allotment, ladies and gentlemen. So there's also redevelopment potential if you want, but the house is beautiful inside, ready for you to move in. What do you say? Gee, here's your chance to buy. 20 now, $1,020,000. Welcome you in here today at $1,020,000 now. I'm back against you, sir. What do you say now? At $1,020,000 here on my right hand side now, $1,020,000. What do you see you back in front at $1,020,000 here now, ladies and gentlemen? At $1,020,000. What do you say? Bidders in the crowd. Here's your chance to bid and buy at $1,020,000 now. Don't wait, ladies and gentlemen, with petrol prices rising. You don't want to be going to more open for inspections, driving around and missing out. Here's your chances to buy, secure the property of your dreams, move in, 30, 60 days. Choice is yours here now, ladies and gentlemen. Well-loved home behind us. Well-loved family home, 3 bedrooms with a bathroom and big swimming pool in the backyard as well. Perfect for a growing family at $1,020,000 now. Going to call 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. First call now, $1,020,000. Second call now at $1,020,000 for the third and final call here at $1,020,000. All done. 40, $1,040,000. Welcome you back in here, sir. $1,040,000 now at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now back against you, ma'am. What do you say? At $1,040,000. 60 to get you back in front now. Say at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now. At $1,040,000 now on my left hand side. At $1,040,000. 60 to get you back in front at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now. Wen, what do you say? At $1,040,000. Got Luke in the crowd here as well at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now on my left hand side. Gentleman's been with me since the beginning here. At $1,040,000. Some of you on the phone here today seeking instructions, I can see, at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Do I have to call it 3 times so I'm sure and you're sure? Don't miss out here today. At $1,040,000 now. First call now, $1,040,000. Second call now, $1,040,000. For the third and final call now, at $1,040,000. All done, all finished inside here today. You're ready to miss out on this opportunity here today, which you've driven here with intention to buy and purchase at $1,040,000 now. Can I get a bid, G? What do you say? The auctioneer thanks you if you can get a bid from me here today. I can get out of the rain. Don't want to catch a cold here at $1,040,000. That's okay. 10. At $1,050,000 now, $1,050,000 and back against you, sir. The 2 bidders here standing next to each other, competing here today at $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000 now, back against you, gentlemen. What do you say? At $1,050,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. Round even figure of $1,050,000. Any other bidders here? Get back in front at $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000, sir. 10 to see you back in. I'll go 20 if you want. At $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000 now.
You take 5?
Let's try 10, man. We're going to get there anyway. At $1,050,000 now. What's $5,000 between friends? $5,000, not the same as $5,000. On the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take you 5, $1,055,000, and $1,055,000 now, and back against you under bidders here at $1,055,000. We're on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. No late bid, no later bids, no late offers, ladies and gentlemen. A sold sticker will be slapped onto the board here today. There are a few things that are certain in life, ladies and gentlemen, but one thing is certain. 7 Kathleen Street, Blackburn North, will be sold here today at $1,055,000 now. At $1,055,000 now, back against you under bidders here on my left. At $1,055,000. At $1,055,000 now. Holding the bid here on my right hand side, $5,000 is what separates you and the competition here today. At $1,055,000. At $1,055,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? At $1,055,000 now. At 60 now, back in front, $1,060,000, back against you under bidders here on my right. At $1,060,000. At $1,060,000 now, Wen, what do you say? At $1,060,000 now. At $1,060,000, 65 to see you back in front. I told you we'll get there anyway. At $1,060,000, at $1,060,000, 65 to get you back in front. Or we go straight to 70 if you want.
5,000.
5,065. At $1,065,000, what do you say now? $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now. At $1,065,000 now. 70 to get you back in front. I'll go straight to 75. At $1,065,000 now. Bit of chatter going on in the back now, which indicates to me there could be a bid coming now at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000, ma'am. I'm going to call 3 times now. Do I have your permission to sell? You ready to miss out on this opportunity here today at 7 Kathleen Street in Blackburn North, late stages of the auction? Need some instructions now at $1,065,000 now. First call now, $1,065,000. Second call now, $1,065,000. 68, $1,068,000. Lucky number 8. Lucky to sum at $1,068,000 now. $1,068,000. At $1,068,000 now. When, what do you say? 1,000. 1,069. $1,069,000. At $1,069,000. And ones have come out now, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see everyone's stretching the limits here. At $1,069,000. 70 now. 70 back against you, man. $1,070,000. $1,070,000, $1,000. What separates you from the underbidders here today? At $1,070,000 now. At $1,070,000 here on my left hand side. Let's go 75 to round us up to 75 now. Say at $1,070,000 on my left hand side. At $1,070,000 on my left. 2,072. At $1,072,000 now, man. What do you say? $1,072,000. At $1,072,000 now. Let's go 80 now. Say at $1,072,000. At $1,072,000 now on my right hand side. At $1,072,000 now. Still
75.
75. $1,075,000. We got there in the end. $1,075,000. $1,075,000. Wen, what do you say? Let's go $1,080,000. Round us up to lucky number 8. $1,075,000 now. $1,075,000. $1,075,000. $1,075,000 now. Holding the bid, holding the keys.
1,000.
Sorry? 1. 76. No, sorry.
76.
76. 76. Just testing your concentration here today, Wayne. $1,076,000. $1,076,000 now. At $1,076,000. 78. 78 now. Let's go 80, Marseille. $1,078,000. $1,078,000 now. Holding the bid. $1,078,000. In the pole position. 179. $1,079,000. $1,079,000 now. What do you say now? $1,079,000. $1,079,000 now. 80 to get you back in front. $1,079,000. $1,079,000 now on my right hand side, left hand side. What do you say now? Let's get 80 now. $1,080,000. $1,080,000. When? What do you say now? $1,080,000. $1,080,000 now. $1,080,000 holding the bid here. Holding the keys. $1,080,000. $1,080,000 now. 81. 81. 85. What do you say? 81 now. 81 on my right.
82.
82. Bidding against themselves. $1,082,000. That's how much they want the property here today. $1,082,000. $1,082,000 now. Bid with strength, bid with confidence. That's how you know it's a popular property. And it's the property that you should secure here today. $1,082,000 now. $1,082,000. $1,082,000, sir. Haven't heard anything from you since the beginning. Love to tempt you back in as well. I haven't forgotten about you as well. $1,082,000. $1,082,000 now on my right hand side. $1,082,000. $1,082,000 now. What do you say, folks? $1,082,000. $1,082,000 here. $1,082,000. 83. 83. Wayne, what do you say now? $1,083,000. $1,083,000.
86.
86. 86 now. $1,086,000. Back against you, Jim. $1,086,000. $1,086,000 now. When or should I call you William? Your English name. $1,086,000. $1,086,000. $1,086,000 now. Holding the bid here. Holding the bid here. 86. 86 now. Back against you, ma'am. 87. 87. Let's go 90 now. Now say $1,087,000. $1,081,000. 88. $1,088,000. Lucky number 8 reappearing again here. $1,088,000. $1,088,000 now. Let's go 90, ma'am. Now's the time to buy. Move in straight away if you want. $1,089,000. 90 now. $1,090,000. $1,090,000. 1.1 is looming. Let's go to 1.1 now. Say now. $1,090,000 here on my left. $1,090,000 here on my left hand side. Put in a strong knockout offer. The ones don't seem to be working. 191. No one ever listens to me. $1,091 now. $1,091. $1,091,000 back against you, ma'am. I reckon if you go 1.1, you'll secure the property at $1,091,000 now. At $1,091,000. If you go 1, they're going to go 1 again. Everyone has $1,000, but not everyone has 10. At $1,091,000 now. On my right hand side here at $1,091,000. 92. It's a good number, ladies and gentlemen. 92.
92.
92. $1,092,000 now. $1,092,000. Back against you when? $1,092,000. $1,092,000 now. Let's go 95 or more. $1,092,000 now. $1,092,000. $1,092,000 here now. On my left hand side, $1,096,000. Bang. I'm 96. $1,096,000, $4,000 increment. You can do the same and round this up to 1.1. May I say, ma'am? $1,096,000. $1,096,000 now. It's a 2-man horse race. Not much separates between you and the rest of the competition here today. $1,096,000. $1,096,000 now. Let's go 1-1, ma'am. $1,096,000. $1,096,000 now. Let's not beat around the bush. We're going to get there anyway. 97. $1,097,000. $1,097,000. When? What do you say now? 1,097,000.
98.
98, $1,098,000. And $1,098,000 now, $1,098,000. Are you going to try 99, ma'am, or are you going to go straight to 1.1? At $1,098,000 now, at $1,098,000. At $1,098,000 now. Let's call out $1,098,000.
99.
99, $1,099,000. Giving you the honours of rounding it up to 1.1 now, $1,099,000, $1,099,000.
1.1.
1.1 here, 1.1. At 1.1, and back against you, man. Let's round this up to 10s if you want. At $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 here now on my right hand side. At 1.1. Competition between the two of you. Any other bidders in the crowd here? Now's the time to jump in. Late stages of the auction here. Don't hold your hand. At $1.1 million now. At 1.1 here on my right. Back against you, man. One. Another 1,000. 1.101. At 1.101 now, back against you, Wen. What do you say? At 1.101. At 1,101. 102, 102. At 102 now, back against you, Jim. What do you say? At 1 million. Huh? That's right. That's right. I like that, Michelle. It's been a while. At $1,102,000 now. At 1.102. 1.103. Wen, what do you say now? 1.103. At $1,103,000 now. At 103. 1.103 now.
2,000.
2,000. 105. 105. Man, let's go 110. At $1,105,000 now. At $1,105,000 now. 1.105. At $1,105,000. Let's go 10. We're going to get there anyway, ma'am. At $1,105,000 here. What do you say, folks? 1.105. No late bids, no late offers, no regrets. You'll be kicking yourself for the next 10 years. Widely in by number 7 Kathleen Street in Blackburn North. $1,105,000 now. Holding the bid here. Can I tempt you back in, ma'am? 1.105. At $1,105,000 now. First call now, 1.105. Second call now at $1,105,000. For the third and final call at $1,105,000. 106 now. It made me work for it, didn't you? At $1,106,000 now. Back in 107. 107 now. Let's get it quicker now, ma'am. At 1.107. You can see it's just between the two of you now. No point hesitating. 108. 108 back against you. William, what do you say? 1.108. At 1,108,000.
2,000.
1.110. $1,110,000. Told you we're going to get there anyway. 1111. 4 ones now, ladies and gentlemen. $1,111,000 now. Round us up to 20 now, say. At $1,111,000 here. At $1,111,000 now. 2. 13 at $1,113,000 now. Back against you, Mount. Let's go 2 as well. Go straight to 15 now. At $1,113,000. At 113. At $1,113,000. At 113. You missed out on property earlier today. Let's not miss out again. At $1,114,000. At 1,114. At $1,114,000 now. 1,114. At $1,114,000. 2. 16. 16 back against you, ma'am. At 1,116. At $1,116,000. 2s and 1s now at $1,116,000. At $1,116,000 now. Let's go, man. At $1,116,000, you're all done, all dusted. I've got your permission to sell. You're ready to miss out on this property here today. Number 7 Kathleen Street in Blackburn North at $1,116,000 now. On my right hand side at 1,116. At $1,116,000. Let's try lucky number 8, ma'am. If I can tempt you back in. 117. 17, what are you saying now? 1,117. At $1,117,000 now. 1.12 bang. At 1.12, flexing the auction muscles here today at $1,120,000. At $1,120,000 now, back against you, ma'am. Round us up to 25, may I say? 112 and a quarter. May I say 11 and a quarter now at $1,120,000 on my right hand side. At $1,120,000 now. In or you out now, gotta let me know now at $1,120,000. At 1,120 now. At $1,120,000 now. Ma'am, need some instructions. 21, let's round this up to 25 now, say 21 here on my left at $1,121,000 now at 1,121. At $1,121,000 now. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We're selling your property, we're doing the same thing too.
25.
25, straight back at you, let's try 30. If you go up in one, they're gonna think that you're stretching the limits. And it doesn't show much confidence here now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,125,000. Do I have your permission to sell, ma'am? Shake of the head, looks like you're all done and dusted. At $1,125,000, look like that $5,000 increment may have secured the property here today and knocked out the competition at $1,125,000. You want to go back onto the market, go into more open for inspections, dealing with more buyers, competing with more buyers for less stock on the marketplace, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,125,000. Do I have your permission to sell here at $1,125,000 now? First call now, 126 at $1,126. At $1,126,000 now. Let's round this up to 30, may I say, at 1,126. You nearly had it, ma'am. They were nearly out. They were shaking the head, so I think another 28, 1,128 at $1,128,000. They're slowing the bids down again at 1,128. At $1,128,000. Get ready to miss out now, ma'am. Get ready to celebrate at $1,128,000 now. No late bids, no late offers now, ladies and gentlemen. Once the property has been knocked down, they will be the new neighbours at 7th Kathleen Street, Blackburn North here at $1,128,000 now. 30 now, $1,130,000 in the car over here at $1,130,000. I knew there might be last minute bidders here today at $1,130,000 now, right behind us at 1,130. At $1,130,000 now, back against you, Wen, what do you say? At 1,130. At $1,130,000 now on my right hand side. Let's get back in front, show your strength now. Now's not the time to back down here at $1,130,000. At $1,130,000 now. 1,130 here. 232 back against you, sir. It's a two-man horse race here now. 1,132. At $1,132,000 now. On my left here, and back against you in the car at 1,132. At $1,132,000 now. 1,132 here on my left. 1,132. At $1,132,000 now, sir. 1,132. At $1,132,000 now on my left-hand side. At 1,132. Now tempt you back in, sir, at 1,132. Let's go 34 more at $1,132,000 now. 1,132. At $1,132,000 now. Let's go, sir. What do you say? At $1,132,000. Don't miss out on a $2,000 increment at 1,132. At $1,132,000 now. 1,132. Don't tell me you came here today with just one bid at $1,132,000. Love to see you back in front here at 1,132.
34.
34 now, 34. Straight back at you, Wen, what do you say? Let's go 40 or more. At $1,134,000 now on the right hand side here at 1,134. At $1,134,000 now. 1,134. Let's go 40 now, say at 1,134. At $1,134,000 now. 1,134. Let's go now. 1,134. You're so close. You nearly had the property just before. Hated for you to miss out now. $1,134,000. At $1,134,000. You've been with me since the beginning. At $1,134,000 now. It's just the two of you left. You've already beat two bidders here now. There's only one buyer left now. At $1,134,000. 236. 1,136. At $1,136 now, Luke, what do you say? At $1,136,000 now. At 1,136. At $1,136,000 now. 1,136 now. Don't miss out now, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,136. Let's go 40, may I say? At 1,136. At $1,136,000 now. 1,136. At $1,136,000 now. At 1,136. You can tell your friends and families you purchased the property in the car today. At $1,136,000 now. At 1,136. At $1,136,000. And I'm sure if you wanted to knock down and rebuild, you're just the right person to do it. At $1,136,000 now. At 1,136 on my left-hand side. At $1,136,000. 1,136. At $1,136,000 now on my left-hand side. 1,136. Let's go, Luke. Need some instructions here now. In or you out now. Late stages of the auction. Can't hold the bid for much longer now. At $1,136,000 now. I'm going to call it 3 times, so I'm sure and you're sure. At $1,136,000 now. First call now, 1,136. Second call now. 38 now in the nick of time at $1,138,000 now at 1,138. You saw how long it took them to get the bid out, so you know that everyone's stretching the limits at 1,140. At 1,140, straight back at you, sir, over the top here at 1,140. At $1,140,000 here now on the left-hand side. At 1,140 now, let's try 45. The 2s don't seem to be working. Let's round us up to 5s if you want. At 1,140. At $1,140,000 now on the left-hand side. At 1,140 now. At 1,140 now on the left-hand side now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? At $1,140,000 now on the left. At 1,140 now. At 1,140 now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it 3 times here. At 1,140 now. First score now, 1,140. Second call now at 1,140. Third and final call now at $1,140,000 now. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been...
500 more.
Sorry?
500 more.
500 more at 140, 500. We won't be taking any bids lower than 500 here today at 140, 500. At 1,140, 500 now back against you. Wen, what do you say now? At 1,140, 500. The $500 bids have come out. So you know what that means now? That means they're definitely stretching the limits here today. And a $500 bid, 1,142. At 1,142 now back against you, Luke. What do you say? At 1,142. At $1,142,000 now. Nearly had it, sir. You can try another 500 if you want at 1,142. At $1,142,000 now. On my left hand.
44.
44 back up in 2 again at 1,144. At $1,144,000 now. On my right hand side at 1,144. At $1,144,000 now. Back against you, Wen. Let's round this up to 115, which is looming anyway. 4,048. At 1,148 now. At $1,148,000 now, Luke. What do you say? At $1,148,000 now. At 1,148. At $1,148,000 now. At 1,148. At $1,148,000 now here on my left. Let's round this up to 115. May I say at 1,148. At $1,148,000 now.
50.
50, thank you, sir. At 115. At 115 now. Back against you now at 115. At $1,150,000 here on my right hand side at 115. At 1,150 here on my right hand side at 1,150. At 1,150 here now, man. 51. 51. Back against you here at 51. 51 here on my left. 51 back against you, Luke. What do you say at 1,151? It's either you or them now at 1,151. At $1,151,000, sir. What do you say? Need some instructions here now at 1,151. Ready to forego this opportunity, this great opportunity here today.
500 more.
500 more now. 51 and a half. At 1,151 and a half. At 1,151,500 now on the right hand side. At 1,151,500. At 1,151,500 now on the right hand side. And back against you, man. What do you say? At 1,151,500 now. You can try 500 or more. At 1,151,500 now. Let's go 53 or 54. 54. At 1,154. At 1,154 million. At 1,154 now. 1,154 now on my left hand side. At 1,154. At 1,100. Thank you, sir. At 1,154. At 1,154, are you sure, sir? At 1,154, you've got Metricon behind you. I'm sure they have lots of funds. At 1,154,000, 1,154, on my left hand side here. You've knocked out the competition here, ma'am. Get ready to celebrate now. We're at 1,154,000. On my right hand side here. Get ready to miss out. 1,154 now. I'm going to call it final 3 more times. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, it will be deemed sold. Get ready to celebrate, ma'am. Get ready to miss out. Any late bidders in the crowd, don't jump out in the last minute, because I may just knock down the property and it will be deemed sold at 1,154,000. First, second, third and final call now at 1,154,000. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Wen and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at 1,154,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is sold. Congratulations. Commiserations to the underbidders. Welcome to the neighbourhood, ma'am, and thank you for attending another auction. Hope to see you next week at some of our other auctions and open for inspections. Thank you.